The jQuery sliding methods. So using jQuery, we can create sliding effects on HTML elements. Sliding effects on HTML elements. Okay. So here we have three types of sliding methods. First one, slide down. Second one, slide up. Next one, third one, slide toggle. Okay, these are the three methods available in jQuery for the sliding methods. Okay, so using these three methods, we can apply sliding effects on HTML elements. So first of all, slide down. So observe these methods: D caps, U caps, and T caps here. Then the jQuery slide down method is used to slide down an element. Using this method, we can apply slide down the effect on HTML element. Okay, syntax: dollar symbol and selector dot slide down. And here in this slide down method also, we have two parameters. One is speed and second one is callback. Okay, so in last class already we discussed about these two parameters. Okay, speed and callback parameters. Speed is these both are speed and callback, both parameters are optional parameters. These two parameters are optional parameters. And the speed parameter speed parameter speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect. The duration of the effect, and you can take the values like speed, slow, and fast, or milliseconds. Okay, so milliseconds like 1000 equal to 1 second. And next one is callback parameter. Callback parameter is also optional parameter, and this optional parameter, callback parameter, is a function to be executed after the sliding methods completed. After the sliding method completed. Okay, so this is the slide down function in jQuery, and slide up also same. Using this method, using this function, we can apply slide up effect on HTML element. Okay, HTML element. Syntax: dollar symbol, selector dot slide up and for slide up also same, speed and callback parameters. Okay, these are the two parameters, and here also these two are optional parameters. Speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect, and callback parameter is the optional parameter, and this is the function to be executed after the slide up method completed. Okay, so uh, which function you want to execute after complete the slide up method, so you can specify that function name here in this callback function. So, and the slide toggle is works between slide up and slide down. This method toggles between this method toggles between slide up and slide down. The slide down functions are methods. So if the elements have been slide down, if the elements have been slide down, slide toggle method, slide toggle function or method will slide up them, slide, slide up, slide them up. Okay. Next, if the elements, if the elements have been, if the elements have been slide up, slide toggle, slide toggle method will slide them down. Syntax: so dollar symbol selector dot slide toggle. For slide toggle also same, speed and callback parameters. Okay, speed and callback parameters. So these are the three functions available in JQuery to apply sliding methods, okay, sliding effects. So create an HTML form. Sliding methods. So take three buttons, type equal to button and value equal to slide down, slide down, and ID equal to btn slide down, and another button btn slide up, btn toggle. Okay, slide toggle. So these are the three buttons for three functions: slide down, slide up, and slide toggle. And take one div tag, and this div tag contains some data to display. Okay. So this is the content to display in div tag, and the div tag class equal to my div, and write some CSS class properties. Dot my div is the class name, background color red color, and so text color is white, and div height 400 pixels, and width 600 pixels. uh, Padding 20 pixels, and margin also 20 pixels, and border 4 pixel, and solid. Okay, so when you click on slide down, slide up, and slide toggle buttons, so slide methods will work on this div tag. So copy the library, the JQuery library. Next, write script document dot ready event, a ready function. So when you click on the button name is ash button slide down dot click function. So first of all, div will not display none. So dollar symbol class my div, based on the class name we are finding the div tag, and slide down, and two parameters. So I want to execute this function for 4 seconds. Okay, next, so I want to execute another function after complete this. Slide down my function 1. Okay, so create my function 1. So just alert box, slide down method completed. Okay, so now run this example once. So click on this button. So slide down is working. Okay, after complete the slide down method, okay, slide down method. So alert box is displayed from this function. Okay, after complete this method, immediately it will run this function. Okay, it will not go to the next statement if is there anything here. Okay, directly it will go to this function. So again, next you can click on slide up. Okay, so this effect will work on div tag. Slide up, and I want to execute another function after complete this. Slide up. That function name is 2. My function 2. This slide up method completed. So now you can click on this button. First slide down. Okay, this is completed. Second, you can click on slide up. Okay, this effect is working on div tag. Slide up and slide down. And same as toggle also. But toggle work for two methods. Slide up and slide down. So this is the button ID. Just slide toggle. And after complete this slide toggle, it will work function 3. Okay, slide toggle. So if you click on this button, this works for two methods, slide up and slide down. Okay, again you can click on this button, slide up. Okay, again you can click on this button, slide down, slide up. Okay, these are the three functions for sliding method, sliding effects. And the next one is JQuery animate method. JQuery animate method. So using this method using this method we can create custom animations. Okay, custom animations, and the syntax is dollar symbol selector dot animate method. Okay, so animate method accept the parameters like comma speed comma callback. This is params. So this params parameter is accept multiple CSS properties. Okay, so this is the parameter accept multiple CSS properties. We can specify multiple CSS properties to apply an animate method on selector, that is HTML element, and after that speed and callback parameters. These two are optional parameter. Here also same. Okay, these two are optional parameter, and params parameter is required parameter. Params parameter, that is required parameter. Required parameter, we should pass the CSS properties to this function. Okay, and the next speed and callback parameters. Speed and callback parameters are optional parameters and the same. Okay, speed parameter specifies the duration of the effect, and callback is the function to be executed after the animate method completed. Okay, this is the syntax. So take one HTML tag, HTML form. Okay, animation. Take one div tag and button. Input type equal to button and value equal to animate and id equal to btn animate. Okay, and this div tag contains some information. Okay, next div is div1, and after that call the library JQuery library, and after that write script for the animate method. Dollar symbol document dot get a document dot ready function hash btn animate dot click function dollar symbol div1. Okay, hash dot animate method. This animate method accept multiple CSS properties and the speed parameter and my function 1. Okay, these are the optional parameters. If you want to pass this, you can pass, otherwise you can leave it. So in this params parameter, you can specify multiple CSS properties like background color, red color, okay, next semicolon, and the text color, white color, from left to left to 300 pixels, okay, comma, okay, to and comma, and the height, div height 300 pixels, and the comma, width also 300 pixels, and after that we can execute my function. Alert is animation completed. Okay, so now run this example. So this animation method works in 4 seconds. Okay, under this under selected div tag, and after complete the animate method, this function is executed and display alert box. Okay, click on this button. The animation completed, but here background color and text color is not applied. Spelling is also color. So just apply this from CSS slash my div. Okay, so run this example. And div one. Okay, div background color and text color is applied. So click on this button. Okay, so this is animation. Okay, from left 300 pixels and height and width. Okay, is applied. Left 300 pixels, height 300 pixels, and width also 300 pixels is applied. So this is custom animations. Like this, we can write the animations using animate method. And next one is stop method. Okay, stop method in JQuery. So this stop method is used to this method is used to stop the effects before it is finished. Okay, before it is finished. Okay, using this method, stop method, you can stop the effects, okay, and the animations before it is finished. And this method works for all jQuery uh, jQuery effects, all jQuery effects like sliding effects and fading effects and custom animations like sliding fading and custom animations. So syntax, dollar symbol, selector dot stop method. Okay, this is the syntax. So here, so we have sliding methods. Okay, so already this example is there. And take one more button here, that is stop button. Input type equal to button and value equal to stop and id equal to btn stop. Okay, so when you click on this button, so this effect should stop before it is finished. Btn stop dot click dollar symbol dot my div dot stop. Okay, this is the predefined method stop. So now run this example. Okay, click on this uh, button, slide down and stop. Okay, animation is stopped. Again you can click on slide down. Okay, effect is continue and stopped. Okay, again click on slide down. Okay, effect is continuous and slide down stop. Again you can click on slide up. Okay, so like this we can stop the effects before it is finished. Next one, jQuery chaining concept. Okay, jQuery chaining concept. So using this concept allows us to run or execute multiple jQuery methods, run multiple jQuery methods within a single statement. Okay, so this chaining concept allows us to run multiple jQuery methods within a single statement. And the syntax is dollar symbol selector dot. So we can export slide down and slide up methods in the single statement. So first of all, slide down and next slide up. Okay, semicolon. This is the one statement. Okay, so these both functions, slide down and slide up, will work in the single statement only. Okay, we can specify the parameters also. So like this. So for example, take another button here, input type equal to button and value equal to chaining and id equal to btn. So I want to execute slide up and slide down, but slide up and slide down functions in the single statement. So when you click on the slide button, okay, button change dot click function dot my div dot slide down works in 4 seconds and dot slide up works in 5 seconds. And after that, so we can complete the, we can execute the my function 3. Okay, that is slide toggle method completed. So click on this button, chaining. Okay, these two methods working, and after that alert box is displayed. Okay, this is the chaining concept in JQuery. Next one, DOM manipulation in JQuery. DOM manipulation in JQuery. So using this concept, using this concept, we can manipulate HTML elements data. Okay, so for example, you want to get text box, okay, text in another box. Otherwise, or you want to apply some text in text box. Okay, so using jQuery, you want to display some name in text box when you click on the button. So we can use this DOM manipulation to read the text box value or to assign the value to the text box. Like here we have three methods. We have three different methods to work on DOM manipulation. Okay, DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation. So that is text, and second one HTML, and third one val. Okay, these are the three methods. So using text method, we can set our return. You can set a return text content of selected HTML element. Okay, and HTML we can set a return text content of selected HTML element including HTML markup also. Okay, and next one val. Using this method, you can set a return the values, return the values of form fields. Form fields nothing but HTML controls. Okay, like text box, data button list, file upload. So any control. So an example, take one HTML form, down manipulation. So take here three buttons, value, that is text, and next three buttons, btn, HTML, with HTML, only text, and finally get value. So get a set value, btn val. Copy this one and paste here. So first of all, button text, and one more thing is take one div tag. Okay, div tag, and this div tag contains some span tag. Okay, so for this line, so div tag contains span tag also. So now I want to display the only text content of div tag. Okay, without any child elements. Child element nothing but span tag. So div element has one span tag here. So this is child child tag, the child element. my div. So I want to display only text from the div tag. Selected div tag. Okay, after that run this example. So remove this property. So this div tag, and here we have span tag also. Okay, for this syntax. So now I want to display only text content of div tag without any HTML elements. Only text in alert box, right? Alert. So click on this button. Okay, see here in alert box only text content is displaying from the div tag. Okay, without any HTML elements. Okay, there is no HTML elements. Only text content is displaying in the alert box. And next one, when you click on this button with HTML button, it will display the alert box with child elements also. Okay, so it will read the HTML elements also. So text method read only text content of selected element, and HTML method, HTML function read the text content with HTML elements also. So click on this button, dot HTML method. So now run this example. Okay, with HTML. So you can find out here. Span tag is there. Okay. In only text, there is no span tag. When you click on this button, span tag also displaying here. And next, D10 val. Take one text box here. Input type equal to text and ID equal to txt name. Okay, when you click on this button, so I want to display some name in text box. Okay, when you click on the button, hash txt name dot val. So specify name here. Okay, so this name will display in text box. So when you click on the button, so we have this text box. Okay, click on this button, the text is displayed in this text box. Okay, from this statement. Okay, JQuery statement val method. This val method is applied to the text to this text box, and I want to display this text in other box also. Okay, so observe this in alert box. Okay, this statement selector and val method. So this val method read the value from text box, okay, and display this value in other box. Okay, after we're done, we displaying in other box also. Okay, so already value is there in text box. Okay, this is the DOM manipulation. Next, adding elements. Okay, adding elements using JQuery. We can add elements in runtime. Okay, in runtime. Okay, we can add new elements in runtime, and for this we have four methods: append, method, and prepend method, and third one after, fourth one before. Okay, these are the four methods. One second.